Everybody, it's Uncle Scott back here on the QwerkyReax channel, and as promised, I am trying to spread Ren's word of art everywhere I possibly can. And actually, today we're even going to do it internationally. But I literally just met a new person like 3 minutes ago, and I'm going to show her hi, Ren. But first, let's introduce her now. Melanie, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us and letting me show you Ren. Hi, Ren. I also wanted to ask you before we get started, like, what kind of music do you normally listen to, or like, what are you into?
Well, I kind of listen to almost everything. I'm kind of into country most recently, and also some hip hop and modern music, basically like yeah, but also EDM when I get to
Okay.
some festivals as well. So it's very spread out. Some country and rock.
Well, that's really crazy. So I'll show you Hi Ren, and if you end up liking him, there's another song that he did, which is like EDM. Where he like he basically raps over top of an EDM beat, and it's like amazing.
Perfect.
But in this one that I'm about to show you, in Hi Ren, you'll get a little taste of, you know, classical guitar, singing, acting, yodeling. You'll see. He's a great lyricist. I don't want to build him up too much. I'm just going to show him to you. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right, let's jump into it. And this is your introduction to Ren with Hi Ren. And no, it's not a horror movie. I know that's how it looks at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I thought for a second.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not left.
Well, that's about 2.5 minutes in.
Wow.
Yeah, what are you thinking so far?
Well, I'm kind of surprised actually. I did not expect that, and it feels very personal, to be honest. Like as if he's talking about experience and everything, and I felt like that we're going through different kinds of genres in terms of music style. Yeah, but I kind of like it, so I kind of want to hear more.
Yeah, no, we can jump right back in. I did want to point out one thing that I forgot to point out at the beginning. You may notice he's wearing a lav. So this is a live performance, which is kind of insane because
yes, it is.
It's multiple cameras, but pretty much until he gets to like the very, very end, this is all one take. So which I just think is awesome. So I'll back it up. I'll back it up a little bit so that you don't miss anything into the flow. But here you go, and we'll get right back into it.
Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Okay, so he's about to go off again, so I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing with it.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay, I almost
really like it.
Yeah, go ahead. You go.
No, I'm more interested. Like, yeah, because it's like different personalities, and yeah.
Okay, yeah, I almost didn't stop it because you seemed like really into it. So I won't stop it again until the end.
No worries.
And so there will be a time when it seems like he's done, but it won't be. Like, I'll stop it when he's like completely done. Okay.
It's like an open mic night or something.
Right? Yeah, he's just like he's just doing his thing. Yeah, so he's about to go off. It's going to be great, and it really is like we've kind of like the consensus is that it's him battling with himself, like his inner demon, telling him that he can't be this like amazing artist that he actually is. So that seems to be like the general consensus. But let's see how much else you enjoy it. Hold on.
Reason, son of the morning.
Oh wait,
temptation.
There we go.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted, I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal, and you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope, some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims, and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
There you go.
Wow. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a lot to take in, I know, because it's also like a very like emotional song.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you just kind of went on like this whole story arc for like 9.5 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
No. Did he leave you speechless?
No. It's just I didn't expect anything. I just like I've never heard about him, to be honest. And I had no expectation in terms of like music style, and it felt like we were doing a whole journey as if he's talking about experience, or like as if he's talking about his journey. And then, like I said, we're going through different genres, and then in the end, like it felt kind of sad. Like it was almost like we're going up, and then we have this arc, and then it's going back, and then it's as if he's reminding you about you personally, as if he's talking to you, that you have to think about your life as well, and what kind of role you actually play in this whole universe. And it made you think about life in general, and even purpose and meaning behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it left me a little bit speechless as well.
No, I think you summed it up pretty well. Like it's also, and that's kind of why I don't really tell anybody when I ask them to join, like what it's going to be, because I want you to like not really have any idea. Like just like all of us who first watched it, we had no idea that that's what we were going to see, you know? So it's kind of like, you're like, what did I just watch? Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's just art. There's no other way. Like he's his own genre.
Hmm. Yeah, like even I cannot even say like what kind of genre it is, to be honest, because it's kind of mixed. I heard some EDM as well, but I have like open mic uh vibes. I don't know, like as if he's doing poetry all the time, and no, but it was really really cool because he was experimenting with something new, and it felt like he's like he had a focus, and then he tried like, okay, I'm gonna try this style as well, and then he put it in, and the whole thing made sense in the end, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and if you want to know a little bit of his backstory, so basically he had like he was diagnosed with all these mental issues, and that's what he's talking about. Where for like 10 years of his life, he just was dealing with this stuff at the end. But he was that entire time he was misdiagnosed, and he actually had Lyme disease, and so that's what was causing all the like pain and suffering in his body. So when they finally figured it out, they started treating him for that. But the problem was is that Lyme disease had been like tearing his body apart for like 7-8 years. So he's just now kind of getting better. He did stem cell treatment and all this other stuff. So he's finally like recovering, so to speak. And that's pretty much, he released High Ren, I think like a year and a half ago, and has just been slowly like showing more and more of his music. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I thought like maybe of course he had like a problem, and I feel like this is his for like it's an art form where he can deal with that kind of problem, and maybe he had a message for everybody else who also has like some problems as well. I feel like it could help others, so this is great.
Yeah, and he's genuinely a nice guy. Like I've seen him in interviews and stuff like that, and he's just like, you know, I think what the kind of vibe you get from him in the song is kind of just like who he is. Like it was a real portrayal, you know? So, which is also cool. Well, Melanie, thank you so much for joining me and for checking out High Ren.
Yeah, well, thank you for showing me.
No, I'm glad. Hopefully I've turned you into a little bit of a renegade, which is what we call his fans. And, you know, to anyone still watching, thank you for making it this far. Really appreciate you. And, you know, stick around. There'll be more of these, of course, in the future. And remember, don't wait for life to be easy, to be happy.